There's people in the world, you know. They're not always kind. Howdy, hey, my name is Trey, and I was just shown a video, and I said it's not always true because not all the homeless people give you $100,000. So don't listen to that, okay? Thank you. You might be wondering, Trey, why are you streaming on a day that you work? Apparently, I don't work, and I'm kind of stupid for realizing that. So, but I gotta figure out who texted me. Oh, that's just someone else. That's Peachy. You're in private mode, okay? So no one will see you. Just letting you know. Anyways, you might be wondering, Trey, what are you doing here? I'm trying to draw Ventrabug and Demon Tray. It's like intro kind of thing going. It's really hard. Okay. Save your tears for another day. Hang on. This thing is being stubborn again. I must fix the microphone. Shoot. Well, this is going to be hard. Anyways, as long as I don't touch the microphone, I should be fine. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just trying to draw Demon Tray and Betray's, or Ventrabug's, thingamabobby. Save your tears for another day. I don't know if I should put his like mask on there, like his what's it called? His Akuma mask. So yeah, this boy don't want to go to sleep. And if he joins this live stream, I'm telling him to go to bed. I may not be his parent. I'm his friend, and I will say, go to bed. So yeah, but okay. Anyways, I gotta keep an eye on this Discord server, well, to make sure he goes to bed. He's not on Discord. He's okay, so he might as well go on to bed. TikTok drama that's boiling hot. Oh my god! Thank God. Go to bed. To bed. Then go to bed. Hang on. Okay, hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I'm going to scream. No post for the meantime. Okay, no. No! I know his real name, and I'm going to use it. I believe that is his real name. Mm. Why don't you sleep? Why don't you sleep? I should probably just be like on my phone, not on my computer. Why don't you sleep? Do you not like sleep? Do you hate sleep? I will come after you and force you to sleep. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. What the flipping flongle did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. Copy link address. Okay. If anything, this might work. Watch this then. Watch this then. you don't want to go to sleep, I'll find a way. I'm smart. No. You. Why? I am gonna go cray cray. The amount of things I do for people. You think I'd just be so nice? I am nice, but I'm also naive. I'm gonna sleep. Go to sleep. Finally, I win. I won. I said go to sleep, and he said no, and I said yeah. Listen, if you're my bestie, just fair warning. I will tell you to sleep. I will tell you to sleep. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. RCAMPFIRESONG song. Think you can sing it faster than your own? It would help if you just sing. Boom, boom. Why is this so flippin' big? So the amplifier is a witchy song, and if you think you'll sing it faster, then you're wrong, cause it would help if you just sing along. I don't know. If I do this, you guys will have a slight clue of what I'm watching. I can't show that on there because I'm streaming. Go to sleep. I don't care about one person. Fire drill at work. Hold on.
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly.
Oh.
I moved all weapons and everything from the house for my protection.
Stop! Wait, stop! Oh, wait, stop! What? Ah, get away from me! I'll your face.
Don't touch the car.
Mindy, stop. Stay back there. Stop.
Why you
You guys can't. You guys can hear what I'm watching, but I bet you cannot
Go
see it.
back there now.
I'll step back, but I ain't going in.
What's the problem today?
Good job.
He wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this bitch forever to
Here's why you shouldn't plan to kill your husband.
And he told me I couldn't get to from there. Told him I didn't fucking need him to tell me. The store can tell my Sorry.
She's flipping out again today. So I'm trying to leave. She wants me to take her to Walgreens to get a glucose monitor. I said you have to have a prescription for that. Turn this way so she can't hear me. I'm sorry. You're good. She climbed up on top of the car again, beat the car. So that's the hood. She just did all this just now. The hood, kicked the side of it, up on the roof.
Well, I might need to go to sleep soon. I have work. I don't care.
With her phone. I've got video of her on top of it. She wouldn't let me leave. I want to go to work. Hanging on top of it, said, take me to Walgreens. Refuses to get off unless I take her to Walgreens. Threw her cereal on the car.
Did she make any comments about self-harm or anything like that?
No, she said she wanted to kill me.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical altercation today?
As long as he don't step to me, it's cool.
Do
I
what?
hit the car. As long as he doesn't step to me, it's fine. When he comes at me, then he comes at me. I don't want that phone in my face recording me. He's been showing my kids different recordings. And I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing. Making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumbass. Sorry, no one curse news. I'm not a complete dumb person, okay? I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put. And then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
What'd she say? I'm going to have your head on a platter. So what I'm doing right now, if I can leave, I'm going to file a protective order.
Yeah.
And
Because you have one for the kids.
I've got one for the kids. I'm adding myself. There it is.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Well, when she was on the car and pulling, you know.
Okay, so you weren't in fear for your safety reference.
Not at
Her
that point
saying
because I was in the garage and she was standing out here.
Okay.
So I mean, I have a retreat. But it's at night. I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
I spend the whole time in the basement. So that's at this point. That's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order.
Okay.
So, did it get physical today?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, it kind of did because then he comes at me and I'm gonna fuck his face up if he comes at me
It kind of did. Can you explain?
because they hit the car.
Oh,
They came at me.
I really don't think you should be saying things that revolve violence because you're just gonna make it even worse.
Record me all the damn time. He's already done that. This is all he does is watch that.
Here,
Wife can't have a
if
relationship.
you're not gonna
when
go
you
to
just
sleep,
watch
at
the
least do
damn
this.
Do you know why?
stuff.
Do you know why he was recording you or anything?
Yeah, because I'm acting up. I know why he's recording me.
Did you
I
rip
got
out
on top of the car.
Enjoy
I want to go
this.
to the store, sir. That's it.
Did you rip out a camera or something? Is
Yes,
that
he
what that is?
What?
keeps putting his stuff up there. He keeps wanting places to record me, and I'm tired of that. I'm gonna take it down every time.
It's called secure. Oh my god.
I don't need nothing. I'm gonna take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. He's coming
What
at
is
me.
taking the locks off the door going to do?
Weird him out. Maybe he won't come back to this home. I invite everybody in my home.
That way I can stay here.
So you were in the car and she was beating the car, you said?
No, I wanted to get in the car. She was on the car, beating the car.
Where were you at in relation to that?
Just behind the car, and then I also went inside. So I went inside to try to de-escalate it, hoping that
What was
she
she
would
hitting the car with?
her cell phone.
Okay.
So she's beating the car with her cell phone.
Okay. Did she make any other threats towards you or anything like that?
No, she's very smart about stopping where to draw that line.
Was there anything physical today?
No,
Nothing physical. She just hit your phone. She didn't try to hit you, right?
she didn't try to hit me other than when she. Well, you saw that first video when she came at me.
Was that she just hit your phone in that though, right?
Well, she hit my hand and the phone, knocked it out.
Okay.
When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Then he walked away and said, I'm calling the cops to get a protection order on you. I said, motherfucker, you just put your hands in here on me. You damn dumbass.
So, can you describe what happened?
This
today?
video I'm also watching on my TV has been going on for so long.
Phone in your face recording you. Why was he doing that?
Because I'm acting up, because I want to go to the store. My community doesn't want to hear me gripe anymore.
Okay.
They just need a man if he's going to come back and forth in the home.
So where were you guys at
Out
when he was
here.
recording you?
Out here.
Where at out here?
I don't know. I try to bring it all out here so everybody can see. My
Sure.
questions, anything I ask him, I try to open my door. I want to open my door so people can hear how many times I have to ask him and how much I have to beg and how long I have to wait.
Okay, so when he was recording you, what exactly were you doing?
I don't know, yelling at him, get that phone out of my face,
And then what did you do?
smacked it out.
Did
Ah.
I don't want to come at him. I don't want to hurt
you,
him.
did you
But
hit him?
no, if he comes at me, I'm going to smack you out of the way.
Did he hit you?
Not that I remember, no.
Then why did you hit him?
We've separated real quick, so it was cool. Like, he can't do anything. If I want to hit this motherfucking car in my driveway, and he won't give me a damn key to,
Did he make any threats to you?
not that I remember or know of.
Did
Except
you make
for,
any threats to him?
no.
This woman.
I'll hit you if you don't get out of my way or get away from me. Yeah. He's been living in a basement for 6 months. You see it, right?
What does it have to do with this?
He comes in and out. He's living in the basement. This is not good. I want a protection order to keep him out of my home, sir.
Hang tight for a second, ma'am.
What were her words again?
That she's gonna have my head on a platter or something along those lines.
What did you interpret that as?
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, I've removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection because it's.
Did you perceive that as a threat to physical harm?
It sounded like a threat to me. So yeah.
Are you
And then-
concerned that maybe not at that time that she was going to do it in a second, but do you think by her making that threat that it's something that she could potentially act
I think it's
on?
something that she could do in the future. As many times as she said it,
If given the opportunity?
given the opportunity, I think she would.
I'm going to go to Texas and check on my daughter. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't even take me for a ride. He doesn't even take me for a ride. I can't even get out of the house. It's opposite anything. I want a lawyer. I want to sue him for mental, physical, and emotional abuse. I want to file a
Just calm
report.
down, please.
I got an ex that came in and got my kids, and then everything just went whatever, haywire, which is fine. But he wouldn't let me have any communication. He tells me my kids don't want nothing to do with me. He's ran his mouth to my kids while I'm a surviving woman after surgery. He didn't help bring me up. He didn't even hardly bring me food in the room when I was on my deathbed. This man right here is disgusting. I don't even want him in my house. Yes,
Go ahead
sir.
and turn around and put your hands on the car for me, okay?
No, why?
Put
I
the
want
hands
you
on
to
the car.
tell me why.
You're under arrest for domestic violence. Turn around.
For what now?
Turn around.
Ah!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ow! You're hurting me. Don't hurt me. Please don't fucking hurt me. Please, I don't want to bite you. Oh, motherfucker. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I knew you were going to take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir. Ow! Ah!
Relax.
No, I'm not.
But by the way, guys,
Get more charges.
No, I'm not. I know. Once of all,
it's so funny. They,
God bless you, sir. I love you.
Stand up.
I'm hurting.
Spit the grass out.
Why? I don't want to. I don't want to let the guys out. I don't want to let the guys out.
Do you have anything on you?
No, I don't want to let the guys out.
Spit the grass out.
No, I don't want to let the guys out. I hate that man.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
You hurt my elbow.
We don't need it in the car.
I don't want to be there with you.
Spit the grass out.
No.
Spit the grass out.
Take it out.
Spit the grass out, miss.
Take it out.
Spit the grass out.
Take it out. I won't bite you.
Thanks. You want to get more
Sounds like a
charges?
good promise.
No, I don't.
Spit the grass out. Let's go.
I hate my husband. Please help me.
Spit the grass out. Come on, let's go. Spit it out.
is she crying for her husband? Is that what she's do? Is that what she's doing right now? Stop!
Spit the grass out.
Help me.
Stop crying for your husband. Your husband ain't gonna do anything. I know you can't see my face, but your husband ain't gonna do anything. Stop crying about your husband. As Charlotte Dobray once said, absolutely not. Stop crying for your husband. You see me? You hear me snapping? I can't really snap, but stop crying for your husband.
Does that taste good?
Help me. Help me.
No one's gonna help you, ma'am.
Because my husband's fucking with me.
Are you going to spit it out, or do you want to leave it in your mouth?
I want to leave it.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's gonna spit it out in the car.
Take it out.
That's it.
Who is texting me on Discord?
I don't have anything anyway.
Oh, it's Melicon. Ooh, I know who it's for. I wonder what this is about.
Begins making startling accusations.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Daily question. No.
And then they took
What were your old predictions of Crybaby's death?
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it for he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hid her addiction so he can control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else too. I know he's got an insurance policy on her too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds, and I just had her at Claremont County, Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day, and I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on. He's waiting for her to die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you he's sought a lot of help, and we've tried to help as much as we can. We've
You know
brought
what?
resources to her. We've offered to take her to resources, and she has not been cooperative.
No, she hasn't.
I've been here myself. This is probably the 4th time. So our office has probably been here 20 times.
Oh, more than that. Probably just in February. You've been here 20 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, 47, I believe, is my email I got from your department.
So, I mean, she's got to be willing to a certain extent to help herself unless there's a court order that
There is a
forces
court
her
order. There is a
forces
court
her
order.
to help
That's
herself.
why I took her down to behavior health to get her evaluation that he was supposed to do 5 weeks ago. But see, he's dragging his tail doing anything. Right now, he's currently under educational neglect because my 7-year-old granddaughter is supposed to be in school. Both of those kids are with me right now. They've been with me for almost a month now because I told him, I said, you either do something or I'm going to take them away from you. And that's the only reason I have him. He went to court. But when they went to court, he never summoned any of us to be there because he don't want none of us telling the court what he's doing. And I'll tell you something else too. He don't want us on his property because he's got a little black box in the woods that he keeps on a leash, and he pulls it out at night all the freaking time because he's drugging her with something.
I have it on video.
Both of his parents are nurses, psychiatric nurses. He's not a stupid man. He's been in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating the system so that he can destroy her. That's what he's doing. And you better wrap your head around it, because what
Well,
I'm telling you
I could tell you
is
if
the
he's-
honest God truth.
I can tell you if he's trying to manipulate the system, he's taking a long way around because
Because
he could have.
Because he's
Well,
a
let me finish.
presenter. He's a presenter.
Well,
He's
let me finish.
presenting everything.
He could have easily got a protection order and her out of the house a long time ago.
Oh yeah, he could.
And he did not do that. And he
Right.
expressed to us multiple times that he didn't want to have to put her in jail, that he wants her to get help. I can tell you that he's tried with us and with her and with, mental crisis to come out. We've tried a lot of things to try to get her help, and she absolutely refuses to go to the hospital every time unless we have something to force her. We can't make her go. We've offered Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health. I mean, she's talked to Mobile Crisis multiple times. There's
I
only
know
so
that.
much we can do.
How long are you keeping her
What do you mean?
for right now?
So she'll have a bond hearing tomorrow morning. Should be tomorrow morning. I doubt she'll have one today.
Can I go there?
To the bond hearing? Yeah, it's open to the public. So, is there any court order that says that you have to have the kids?
Well, let me see if I have a copy of it. Right here, somewhere here.
Currently staying with maternal grandparents?
Yes, that's us.
Okay. Well, that's not part of the order that they have to stay with you, and at this point he wants the kids back.
Nothing can be changed on that.
Until a judge.
Until a
this
judge
is a judge's
approves.
ruling.
But that's not what the order is. That's notes and evidence towards the case.
Right.
Well,
but
And
she
it
just says
established
Right.
it establishes him as the legal
Right.
Right,
custodian
I understand that.
and guardian.
But we had an agreement. I was taking care of the kids and he was taking care of her. But when I
But
found
now
out
she's
he
in
was
jail and
But
he-
when I found listen to me. When I
Okay.
found out that she was abusing her, all bets were off the table. Right then and there. And that happened about 3 days ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Video
about
that I have of him putting his hands on her.
Okay. Do you have that?
Yes.
so I'm just telling you. Right there. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I apologize for interrupting you, but this is just way too much. Way too much.
That's the one. Of
I
him
don't want
getting
these
it.
children to be with someone that's violent. He's violent.
Well, we don't have any evidence of him being violent or of him having mental health issues or him having drug issues. But I don't know if you've seen their house.
No, he
There's a
doesn't
lot of
do-
evidence of
Oh,
her
yeah, he
having
doesn't have drug. He
violent
just has
issues.
porn issues and all that stuff. That's his drug of choice. Every night. But I'm glad you big men showed up here today. I appreciate that.
I mean, like I said, we've begged and pleaded her to try to get help. You
I
know,
know. She hides her addiction. And he hid it too. He hid it from her whole entire family until he couldn't hide it anymore.
well, one thing I'll say about this is
And she told me about it. And she said, he's going to hurt me if I tell you, but I'm going to tell you, Mom, I've been on opioids. He never wanted me to find out. That's a man that really wants to protect his wife and make her get well. I begged him to put her in the treatment program. Begged. He wouldn't do it.
well, she has to be voluntarily, in
He
it.
can do it through the court system. He did this through the court system.
Right,
He
that's-
could have done that through the court system. I
So-
already called them. He could have taken guardianship and put her in
Yeah.
treatment. And he
Guys,
didn't.
it's really hard to redesign Mtray's hairstyle. And I say that because it's
I mean,
really, really hard to figure out
like I
what to
said,
do for
we're-
him.
we're limited
So I want to
to
show
what
that
we
he's
do
grown up a little
to
bit.
force
It's
her to get
really
help.
hard to do that.
She's been offered, I don't know how many times, tons of times.
I know.
And if she's an adult and she's not willing to get help, then
As soon as
Something's gonna
as soon
end
as he
up
did that,
happening.
he took her phone so she couldn't call 911. That's what he does. You don't understand. He manipulates the whole entire situation.
Did you tell him that Sam told you that he has syringes? Because he says that her grandpa's, his dad's syringes delivered to his home. So because the company won't deliver them to Indiana where his dad lives. That's a bunch of crap.
There's
But if there's
something-
syringes being delivered here and he's hiding something in the woods, I don't know what if he's. I have no idea what's going on here because there would be no reason
I
for
want her.
syringes.
I want
to
her
be
blood
in-
taken.
Yeah, I would like to have her. To
so
see
what do you think he would be drugging her
meth,
with?
maybe?
I don't know.
Because all of a sudden she started ending up with sores all down her face, and she doesn't go anywhere. He goes to work, or goes to the store anywhere. She is held here. She can't. She doesn't have transportation to go anywhere.
So you think he's injecting her without her knowing?
Yep.
Yes,
How would he do
absolutely.
that?
Because he's putting her to sleep at night.
What makes you rule out the factor that she's voluntarily using
Doing it herself.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. I'm going to tell you what she does because I've seen her do it. She takes a half of her oxycodone, not the whole entire thing, and she takes a half of an ibuprofen with that for her pain because she had 2 operations on her spine, and that's all.
I have to go because we have calls pending.
I know.
But I can tell you this: you have to give him the kids back
When?
immediately. So he wants the kids.
I want
So
a
he's
judge
gonna-
to
I'm
tell
not
her
even
that.
speaking to
This is
him.
on court
It's not.
papers.
It doesn't take a judge. Okay. These are the orders that we act upon, and it says that he is the legal parent and guardian of the children. So if you don't give the kids over, then it's interference with custody.
Right.
I just want
Okay,
you
and
to
then
be
what?
aware of that.
Then what happens?
Then you go to jail.
I don't go to jail. I
Yeah.
got to go to court.
Yeah, you go to jail for interference with custody. You'll
Don't
be
take
arrested.
his side.
Having an insurance policy on your spouse, especially if you have kids, is really pretty normal.
That was kind of
And
weird.
not wanting to tell your in-laws about your spouse's addiction, that also seems pretty normal. The problem with some of these accusations is they're rather circumstantial, and being wrong about the court order probably doesn't help the case. All in all, it looks like there's a lot going on in this story, and that's one reason why we wanted to bring it to you.
She was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. She is innocent until proven guilty.
I think okay, so I think she's innocent because if I don't know any man out there who doesn't have a girlfriend and who feels depressed because you are alone, watch this. That husband needs a restraining order in full. Someone says she needs some serious psychological help. That husband needs a restraining order and in full custody immediately. I love I love it. Let's see what the replies was. What? Evil. And it's clearly in her. She's just. Someone says she's just evil. It clearly runs in her bloodline. That whole side's bad. In most places, it's called bad family. Okay. But you'll blame him. The husband needs some professional help. He's obviously very sick. Oh. Oh. I want it. Okay, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Copy. Okay. Time for video number 2. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Does anyone in my chat? Okay, good. No. Because if it was him, I was going to be like, go to bed. Told you to go to bed.
In today's video, you'll see an 8-year-old get in trouble with the police for auto theft, a runaway who had to be tased twice because she wouldn't listen to the police,
Get out of the car now!
and a girl who would be charged with a felony because she wouldn't leave her school. First, however,
Wow.
let's take a look at what happens when more than 40 people break their trespass order all at once.
From the manager, if you just walked in, time to leave, or you're gonna be subject to trespass and will be arrested. I gave you the warning before you came in. They didn't want you in here. Time to leave, folks.
On Wednesday, October 18th, 2023, the Fall River Police Department responded to an ongoing incident at a local McDonald's. A large group of children had been told to leave by management before and were therefore trespassing. As you're about to see, they weren't going to let that happen.
They want you out, man. It's not, I'm telling you to go. All right? You don't want to go? You want to give me a hard time? No problem. You are giving me a hard time because how many times did I say time to go? I went to use the bathroom. How many times? If you don't start leaving, my handcuffs are coming off.
Toxie, are you still awake? Toxie.
I know you just didn't say what I think you said. It's time to go. I'm not playing around now.
Toxie.
Okay?
You love design. I don't care if y'all are awake or not. I'm still gonna upload this image to you guys.
Okay? I already told the manager. So you either start leaving or we're going to
Start leaving. They said leave. Bye. Go home.
All right, time to go.
Oop, they're not going home. If you bite my hand again, I will never feed you. You can call me.
We're kicking everybody out. We've got more cars coming. So, but right now, I'm talking to you.
So your dick rotted.
Yep, time to go.
Yeah, so your dick rotted. So you're dead.
What is it?
Wow.
That's what it is.
There's been wide speculation online about why these kids were originally banned from this McDonald's, but many people have guessed that it probably had something to do with their attitude and the way they were speaking to the officers.
To go. You're not going back in. Yo, who is you touching, bro? I'm touching you. You're not going back in. Time to go.
That's my little brother's coming with me too, alright? That's my little brother's coming. It's my cousin.
No, he's not.
That's my little brother right there.
You're about to go. He's not coming in. He's not coming in.
Can't touch well, no problem. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna lock you up.
You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna get locked up. For what?
Well, the tactics for
What
cops
time?
here.
For what? They don't want you here. You're about to get locked up. He's not gonna stay and get my food. I'm dead dog. I've been locked up. I know my rights. Watch your fucking mouth.
To go.
You can't touch no one. That's on dead dog. Suck my.
Oh.
That's on dead dog, you bitch.
And you said these are 70 people that were kicked out of the McDonald's? Oh my god. I can kind of see that happening. Not gonna lie.
Just gonna keep looking and not talk. Suck my.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Last time. All the cruisers in the city are coming. If you're not saying Dardine, you're standing. Time to go. You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest.
Why?
You're under arrest.
Is this one of the same boys that came back inside after being told to go outside? You're the one. You're the. No. You're the one. You and a group of other people are the ones who decided to stay inside the building after being trespassed and refused to leave. So, yeah, you're gonna be sent down to the ground in handcuffs. Bye. Go to jail. Must I say more?
The situation eventually escalated to the point where the same boy had been warned 3 times to leave the building and still wouldn't leave.
I
The
knew
police made the call to arrest him for trespassing.
I think I might actually go. Okay, hang on one second. Before I continue watching and listening, I think I might go with Mtray's old hairstyle for a reason, to bring back nostalgia. I don't know. I gotta think about it first.
What am I going where for?
You're going their way. You're going to jail.
I told you to leave numerous times. I told you to leave. I told you don't come back in the store. I told you not to come back in. And then you came.
I don't get to eat shit all day. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get food if I need to get food, bro. It's like that. I don't
Why
care.
didn't you have lunch? That's cool.
I don't eat that lunch. It's not good.
Okay, so that's your fault.
8 children were arrested that day on trespassing charges. Because of their age, it's very likely that they either had the charges dropped or they'll be erased when they turn 18. The kids in this case had already been told multiple times to leave. In this next one, however, you'll see what happens when a victim somehow turns into a criminal.
Hey, how are you? Pretty good. How are you doing? Doing well. I'm looking for somebody.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for.
This clip shows Colorado officers responding to a call about a runaway 16-year-old girl whose phone GPS had been pinged to their current location. Unfortunately, as you'll see, it wouldn't turn out to be a happy rescue for her.
I'll show you a picture. Are you Ray?
I'm Ray.
Reporting you?
Yes.
Are you with her?
She's here. Yes, she's here.
Can you bring her out to me?
Yeah, what's going on?
She's reported as a runaway.
She's not 18?
No, she's 16.
Several people online were disgusted by this comment and the implications that it brought with it.
Yeah, you need to bring her out here for me. 103, she's here. Where'd she come from?
She went out there to our property out there with some guy dropped her off up there, and she said she didn't know where to go. She was 18 years old. In the place, we said, okay, we're in church. We'll help you.
Question for you. Was there a car there that she came in?
I don't know. I got there. She was there. I was there. I was gone. When I got there, she was there at the house, at the last apartment property.
Date of birth.
So that's all I know. I asked her, how old are you?
1/12.
Unfortunately, this incident shows all the signs of underage sexual trafficking. Despite this, the officer in the footage did not do any investigation into the two men in the trailer. He was fired 9 months after this incident took place.
She's in the closet.
Why? Oh my god.
She's in the closet.
I like this eye shape. I don't want to get rid of it.
Head my way, 13 Leland. Come on. Hands behind your back.
LZ knows what this process looks like because this wasn't the first time she'd run away. She'd done it several times before.
But you said that this is a what? So,
Hold on. Hold on. I said hold on.
my
Do you want
god.
to resist or not? Stop. Is there anything on here that might poke me, stick me, prod me, anything like that? Separate your feet. Use the back of my hand.
I kind of like this eye style that I have, like rounded insides, but like
Down the street.
Can I go sit in your car?
No, you're gonna do exactly what I tell you to.
Yeah, I know. I was asking a question, bro. I wasn't even being rude about it.
Well, if I want you to walk in it or sit in it,
Hey, I was
will
just
do
asking, bro. Chill. Go out, bro. I was just asking a question. Goddamn.
Despite asking to sit in the car just a few moments earlier, when it does come time for her to get in the squad car, she, of course, resists.
of
Over
course.
here, go to the back of my car. Stand up. Hey, do not try to bite me. Do not try to bite me. Do you understand me? That's assault on a peace officer.
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer.
Get in the car now. No.
Generally, officers will try to avoid tasing people, especially minors, for as long as they can. When they're incredibly resistive, however, like how LZ is being with her biting, sometimes the officers aren't left with any choice.
Now get up. Now. Do it.
Like for the same moment, headed that direction to the office.
Do it now.
I kind of can't.
Get in now.
Stop talking back.
I'm in.
All the way.
I'm in.
All the way.
Feet down in the.
Do you want to get tased?
If you want.
Get your feet down in the bottom.
If you have to tase me, oh my god, do it. But I'm not going to get in the car. That's what I'm hearing.
So you want to get tased because you failed to cooperate. Get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get your feet down. No. Put them down.
I have her under arrest for resisting arrest. Will you send medical over to the sheriff's office in about 15 minutes for her to be evaled, please?
And the county notified mom. Did you still want her to respond, or is she under arrest and not able to be released?
She'll be released since she's a minor with a summons, but we got a taser deployment. She didn't get me, but she was damn close.
She was just grabbing.
She damn near got me a bit, man.
Yeah, she was trying. She's trying to pinch and scratch.
That's why I just hit her in the arm, just to distract her a little bit. But all right, let's get her there. I just tased a girl. So.
Where at?
I need a female too. What? She's a runaway. She started trying to bite me and fight us.
The first teasing incident that these officers are talking about wasn't caught on body cam. As you're about to see, however, that wasn't the only time LZ would cause an incident that day.
Chair. You ready to go in the chair? Okay, now we're going to go in the chair. Let's go. Come on. She's already. on camera. Let's go. She's got herself locked in here, so. You want to get tased again? Is that what's going on?
If you do it, put in my vagina because it's so bitter.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh my god, I hate this girl already.
Okay, go ahead. That's better.
Get out of the car now.
You're gonna get tased.
I'm not gonna drive somewhere this time.
You don't want to get tased. Don't do it.
Makes so good. Yep.
Get out of the car! Now!
Let's go.
I will give you another round if you do not.
This is likely the point in the footage that got the police officer fired. Plenty of people online, however, believe that he shouldn't have had any action taken against him at all.
Remember, you're still hooked up. If you do it again, I will light you up again.
LZ was taken in and processed, but the charges against her were dropped, and she was returned to her mother. Unfortunately, there isn't any information on what has happened to her for the 2 years she was forced to stay with her mother, but it's very likely that as soon as she turned 18, she ran as far as she could. If I find any information on her in the future, I'll let you know, so make sure to subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss any updates to these cases. And if you thought LZ was bad as a 16-year-old, wait until you see this next case where an 8-year-old is arrested.
Oh god.
Pardon, ma'am.
Okay.
Detective Durbin.
The police here, you need to come on right now. She looking for him. Where you at? He's gone.
You know, did you see him? You know what he was wearing?
Yeah. That's my, oh God. I can't believe this.
In late 2023, Cleveland police reported to the residence of a woman who had reported seeing a child that had earlier been listed as missing. It was the son of somebody
Now
she knew,
what?
and as you'll understand in a moment,
Oh.
nobody could have predicted the reason he was missing.
Oops.
He wearing black.
All black?
And he got on some
Is he wearing shorts
black,
or?
yeah, shorts.
Okay. What's his name?
Here come his mama, should be.
Okay, so
I don't believe this.
wearing a black shirt, black shorts.
That's his mother right there. I can't believe this. That's his mother. I don't believe this.
I know you don't believe it, man. Can you please stop repeating yourself? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate when people repeat themselves.
How long ago was the last?
Unless they're talking to me. And I don't hear things.
He's gone now 5 minutes after we came out here looking for him. He said he got in with some key folks, whatever that is. I don't know what a key boys is, whatever.
You got in a car?
That's what I heard from my neighbor across the street. He gone now.
Can we
So
get?
he got in a white car.
You got in a white car.
The man, he's gone. He left in that car. That's what he said. He seen him standing right here 5 minutes
But
ago.
they say he got in a car?
That's his mother. He got a guy in the car or something.
A white Kia.
The police is here. We was in the house.
He's wearing all black? Black shorts?
He got in the white Kia or something like that.
Got him right here walking out there.
Radio, that Kia is just south of us in old industrial lot.
If he goes up to the right, he can't get out. He cannot get out of there.
Hang on. Now that I think about this, I'm gonna transfer this to my iPad and see if I can get a better drawing on it and try to draw it better.
Victor 81 got a male running northbound Stevenson.
Mtray 2050.
Gray jogging pants. He's still in the backyard. She just hopped the fence behind the house in Stevenson. We want somebody to go 1 street east on Stevenson. Hey.
I mean, this bitch been in back. Who the fuck is that boy? Who the fuck is he? You better know that boy can't drive.
Come here, man.
Let the police. He know this boy can't drive. Oh my God. What is you? Oh my God. What is you?
Duh.
He had that boy going to goddamn jail.
There was a lot of support for the woman screaming that, yes, the child would be going to jail. He's 8 years old and participated in the theft of a car. The other boy with him, a younger teen, managed to evade the police for a short while.
Light-skinned male, gray jogging pants, black and red shoes.
Yes, boy. They were asking me to drive that car. You fucking with me.
He made me drive it. He made me drive it. He made me drive it.
I'm sorry, what? He made me drive it? He made you drive what? He made you drive the car. You're an 8-year-old boy. Why are you driving a car?
He made me drive it. That's the only reason I was out. He made me drive it. He made me drive it.
You were driving there? Yeah.
Yes, he made me.
Okay, hold on.
He made me.
Hey, listen, you're not going to try to run or anything, are you?
Yeah.
Did he try to run, or the other guy? The other guy ran. The passenger hopped out. Sit right here. Have a seat. Sit right here. You're fine. Have a seat. You're not, okay?
Shaking.
You're shaking? Did he crash?
Well, I did this because he left it moving.
Police would eventually catch the younger teen that had participated in the theft and would levy the charges against him. They decided to drop the charges against the 8-year-old, allowing him to go home with his family. Many people were angered by this and thought that the lack of consequences would just reinforce the behavior. What do you think? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. In this case, at least the boy didn't resist the officer too much. That is not what happens in the next case.
Instead of arguing with the man, would have been producing an identification card and letting him read it.
He read it.
That's not what he said. Were you able to read your identity? Huh?
You trying to be tough, like get your game ass in.
All right. So a simple solution would have been.
You acting like you feel shit.
On December 10th, 2022, officers responded to a report of disorderly conduct within a mall. Security informed them that 3 young girls who appeared to be minors were refusing to show ID per the mall's policy. You'll learn quickly that they planned on making the officers' day as difficult as possible.
Then he's snapping at her. That's rude as hell. I gotta tell my name.
Y'all not trying to talk to nobody nice. But they don't talk to nobody nice.
Let me write it down. Let me write it down.
All right, now, okay, just tell me.
D-A.
Y'all know who like a slut.
S-A.
The rule here is, and you have
Right, they didn't give us no business.
Right, but they stopped us and asked us. That's what we told him. Did he ask for ID? I gave it to him. He told me, I didn't see it. You did see it. You didn't look. You didn't want to look at it. So that's on you.
He won't close.
Okay. All right.
Well, my sister shopping for her gender reveal, so come on, we go.
You don't get to just walk away.
All right. You'll get arrested then.
On the guys, lock me up if that's what y'all gonna do. Lock me up. Put me in
They're
handcuffs.
gonna charge
We're
you.
asking you to stand here.
Why the y'all finna charge me? I'm trying to walk off.
You know what?
You're not going to walk away.
You want a handcuff? Okay, you get a handcuff.
Don't do, man.
Don't
Y'all don't have to
stop.
They're grabbing her because she's trying to walk away. So let the... Is that tasers? I don't know. Where's my other Mtray account? There it is. I got to share the image that I with the file with my other account, so it knows what I'm doing. So I know what I'm doing. Or iPad version, and then I'll post the iPad version later.
At this point, if the officers decided, every single one of them could be charged with either disorderly conduct, obstruction of justice, or a combination of the two.
They ran. They ran. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my gosh, it's the old officer hat. if anybody wants to do line art of this art and try to post and share your version of him, you can just take a screenshot because I don't know if I can how to provide an image to you guys.
Put the phone away.
Ma, they put me in handcuffs. I'm right back.
No, they put me in handcuffs. No, they put you in handcuffs. Who tagged me? Who mentioned me?
Let me go, gang. Okay? Y'all don't have to grab me that hard.
Huh? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Someone that I know, someone that is in my that is in another Discord server got onto the news about from Knoxville. I want to hear this. I want to see this. Like, give me like 1 second.
Welcome back. Last month, a woman in Sweetwater was killed after a train hit her car when she became stuck on the tracks. And now, as we head into the busy
Okay, hang on.
after a train hit her car when she became stuck on the tracks. Welcome back. Last month, a woman in Sweetwater was killed after a train hit her car when she became stuck on the tracks. And now, as we head into the busy summer driving season, we're hearing from those who've seen their fair share of incidents, asking everyone to please be alert at crossings. It's a scene that has played out too many times.
Oh. Oh my.
Not adhering to the warning signs.
Every 3 hours in the United States, a person or vehicle is hit by a train. That's a staggering statistic for 2024.
Jennifer DeAngelis is with the Rail Safety Education Group, Operation Lifesaver.
Over 60% of those incidents happen where there's lights or gates. So there's warning devices telling people there are trains coming.
Just watch this video. Shot along Middlebrook Pike. The lights are flashing, the gates lowering.
And the lights are even red.
Yet car after car continue to go, not adhering to the warning signs.
When we approach a crossing, we're just in our mind hoping that nobody tries to beat us.
Also, this was earlier today, so.
Former engineer Bill Clevenger and former conductor Wayne Manning have seen their fair share of close calls and collisions at rail crossings where drivers fail to yield to the warning signs.
There's only one thing you can do is just apply the brakes and hope and pray that the person either makes it or stops before they go too far.
Numbers show that to date, Tennessee ranks 12th nationally for highway rail grade crossing collisions. More specifically, in 2023, there were 56 collisions statewide, resulting in 9 deaths and 16 injuries.
When you first become an engineer or on the train crew, every car pulls up, you're just scared to death they're going to pull up front of you. You know, I'm standing up looking out the window, hoping I don't see no car spinning off the track. Believe me, I've hit quite a few cars. You feel nothing.
Bill Clevenger, who you just heard from, was an engineer for 39 years, and he admits before he started working with the railroad, he rolled the dice the time
Hang
he
on.
at rail crossings.
I beat a few trains right down here on Cherry Street.
Hang on. My volume's not all the way up. That is actually kind of unfortunate.
In fact, I've done it quite a few times going to work before I worked for the railroad. But after you see what happens,
Hi, Jamie.
it's not worth it.
Trains can't stop quickly. They don't have a steering wheel. They can't swerve around you. A freight train traveling 55 miles an hour can take a mile or more to stop. That's like 18 football fields.
If you've got 8,000 or 9,000 tons behind you,
Guys, make sure that you pay attention to the roads.
And if you think there's only one victim in these types of incidents, guess again, because everyone involved is affected.
They not only affect the person that it happens to and their family and their friends, but it also impacts as you mentioned, the first responders and the engineers.
I had numerous instances. I had cars I hit with fatalities, and I had people walking on track that I had fatalities. And you don't ever forget it. It never goes away.
And that's why it's important to not ignore the warnings.
Yeah, it's definitely his videos that's being shown.
But everyone suffers. Thing you can do if you find yourself stuck up.
But also, just to mention that it's only the only times that people run the red lights at crossings is when there's no gates. They're like, oh, there's no gates, I don't have to stop. You have to stop at red lights. It doesn't really matter. You have to stop. Stop where you see the red lights. Anyways, Um,
On the tracks or see someone.
and also, if you're stuck on the tracks, call the emergency number and then tell them what the crossing number is. Like, it's not that hard.
For this blue sign, they're posted at each crossing. Matter of fact, there is a phone number. There's also a USDOT number specific to that location. You call the number, give the dispatch that dot number. You see it right here, and then they can inform any train on that track to stop.
And that is why, as us rail fanners, we report, like, we tell you what the crossing number is. Because in case of emergency, no, stop it. No. Anyways. That's why when us real fanners, we do our research. We talk about the dot tag, not for our safety, but for your safety as well. To like tell people what crossing you're at, so they can come to you and whatnot, as well as the police, because the police and like law enforcement, they have to go from their system to the railroad system to figure out what crossing they're at, to figure out what street you're on. That's in case you don't know what the street number is or the street name is. But sometimes on the relay cases of said crossing signals, there are street sign. It has a street name on it. But sometimes the street names are incorrect. So you got to be like very careful. Anyways, I'm going to finish watching this part of the video.
Let me go. Y'all I swear to God, gang, I should have run. Made your fat ass run.
Well, cooperation would have been a lot easier.
It don't matter. He needs to learn how to talk to people.
Whatever.
I know my rights, bro.
She claims that she knows her rights, but no rights have been violated here. Businesses are allowed to deny service for pretty much anything they want, including refusal to show ID.
And then they refused to talk and got loud.
It don't matter.
They were running away. They were running away from Don.
Talk to nobody. I know my rights. You can't tell me I can't talk.
Okay.
I can talk. I can
I
say
guess
what
you'll
I
figure
wanna
it out
say.
when you go to court.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She just don't want to go to jail.
Disorderly?
Ain't nothing. No, let my sister walk up first.
No, let's go. Come on.
Nana, walk up. Walk up, sis. Me and my sister's going to the same place. Alright. So what they gonna do about my pregnant sister that's just standing out there? She come down there too?
I'm sorry, what?
She got my phone though.
So are they all underage or like?
I'm sorry.
She come down. Alright. So what they gonna do about my pregnant sister that's just
Her pregnant sister? Aren't they all minors? Or am I just being delusional? I watched it. Watched it. Kind of was streaming. Kind of streaming too. And gave my input on it. Added on my opinion. Otherwise. Which OC is this? Mtray. Hang on one second. I'm gonna give you a bigger clip. I'm gonna give you a bigger hint. Because I can't draw Mtray like a normal person.
standing out there. She come down there too? She got my phone though.
So are they all underage or like?
Yeah, she said that they're all.
Yeah, I think they are.
I don't actually know.
All three girls were charged with disorderly conduct, but Dasani and Parigi received additional charges as well. Dasani was charged with resisting arrest, and Parigi was charged with resisting arrest and unlawful use of a weapon. Because they're minors, there's little information about their cases online, but they likely received light penalties for what they did. In the next case, however, the girl likely received something quite a bit more serious.
Walking wherever she wants. She's on the phone with mom, and she's suspended.
Okay, where are you trying to get her to?
I want her in Lippa's office. At this point now, she needs to go to the front office.
All right. All right, I'm gonna tell. This is what I'm gonna tell you, okay?
You probably need to give the phone over to Corporal so he can talk to mom, or I can talk to mom.
Either we go to the front office, or they've already said. All right, they've already said you're suspended, so if you go in that building, I'm going to put you in.
Oh, so my TV's watching live rescue.
2023, officers were dispatched to a school about a student who had been suspended and was refusing to leave the premises. She'd already been belligerent towards some of the staff, so as you probably can guess, she wasn't going to be very nice to the officer either.
Get the off me!
She's embarrassing herself inside school.
Get on your stomach.
He needs to get off of me.
Get on your stomach.
Get the off of me. He's literally banged the my head. Give me the off the ground.
Told you were suspended. You're asked to go to the front office. You were asked to go to the front office.
Off of me. Get the off of me, bro. You're weird. Oh, get the off. Get the off of me. I don't give a listen. Stop touching.
All right, get on your
You're
stomach.
literally touching me right now, dog.
On your stomach.
Off of me. I'm not going nowhere till my mom gets here, bro. What the
That's not how this works.
You need to do what he's asking.
You're doing this for no reason right now. What the nigga? You need to get the off of me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm sorry, this person is like very aggressive.
If she hates it so much, then a very simple solution would have been to do what he says.
And to
Police
avoid going
officers
home.
aren't
And then-
exactly fond of having to fight somebody tooth and nail to put them in cuffs. She could have made the process much easier, but chose not to.
I'm not getting on the floor. I'm standing the up.
Get me your arms.
I'm
No,
standing
you're not getting up.
He just said I can. I'm not. He's not pushing me on the ground. He's
All right,
up.
put your hands behind your back.
Up. I'm gonna stand the up. What the gonna do?
No, I said no.
I don't give a handcuff me. No one's taking it that serious, nigga.
Several commenters brought up the ironic fact that the Jurassic Park theme song played while she was acting this way.
Y'all are so unnecessary. Y'all all in my That was unnecessary as I was walking the lunch. You now have to put me on the ground, bitch.
That's 037. I got one to say.
Bro, you're tightening it for no reason right now.
Because you're suspended! If you're suspended, you don't go to school! What's the point of that? You don't understand! Oh my god!
My office.
Stop pushing me around the toilet. Y'all worrying about the
You're going to jail because you violated school property rules! I know I'm kind of against school, but you gotta listen.
Go down here, take a break.
It's what happens.
You got your pen? Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off you. You're gonna put your hand on top of your head afterwards, okay? That hand on top of your head. Put it on top of your head first. That one on top of your head also? Or?
So, Miss Lennon, do you want to take your bracelets off and leave them with your mom, or do you want them to go with you?
You want to take them?
What about your necklace?
Did they take it off?
Yeah, they're gonna make you take all that off. But they'll call you here in a little bit to come pick her up. Like I said, that's if she doesn't point out. I cannot imagine with this being her first arrest that she would point out.
This girl was arrested and charged with both resisting arrest and battery on a police officer, which is a felony charge. Because she's a minor, there isn't any information about her hearing or sentencing.
None of
But
these-
considering battery on an officer is a felony, it's possible that she did receive some consequences.
Is that your guy? Okay. Does he have anything on him that you're aware of? No? 206-157. I think that's him by the bus stop there. Okay, you just want him off property, or?
I don't know if he actually, but he took a swing at one of the security officers.
Today?
I don't know if he actually, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he actually hit him.
I actually
Okay,
think this
I'm gonna have to
might
talk to
actually-
the RPO over here. Might have
Yeah.
charges.
On May 22nd, 2023, officers responded to a college campus where a male was refusing to leave after attempting to retrieve his girlfriend's confiscated pepper spray in Wausau, Wisconsin. He eventually became hostile and things took a turn for the worse.
Bro, I gotta go home.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Just have a seat.
So, my security officer confiscated her pepper spray. Okay. And then I talked to her about it, saying that we're gonna get a hold of Stetzer first before I give it back to you because she is underage and she has it here.
So I was told that you something about pepper spray, right? Are you the one that... It's hers. Okay, let's just have a seat here for a second, all right? Because I said so. We can figure out what's going on, all right? So we can catch the next bus. Okay, well, you better not touch it. I'm not gonna touch her.
So her boyfriend came in, was saying that he was civilized while talking to Mike, and I told him he had to leave because he had no reason to be here, and we've had troubles with him before.
I have no reason to touch you. Okay, well, you better not touch me. I have no reason to touch you.
Can you at least listen to us?
I will listen to you. Yep, can you guys have a seat over there by the... I'm not having a seat. Sure. Why are you so upset?
They took our and said they were going to throw it away when they could have just held on to it, gave us a warning, and gave it back. When literally somebody else here let her go in with it already.
Okay, what are we talking about?
A pepper spray.
He started cussing, telling us to shut up, telling us, like, you. And then it got to the point where he reached down to my security officer's waistband, and I pushed him aside. Okay. And then he swung at my security officer.
Can I stand up on the sidewalk now so I'm not standing in the street, please?
I
Thank
simply forgot it, and they're just trying to throw it away.
Okay, so you brought some pepper spray to school, forgot that you had it with you?
Yes.
And now they took it from you, correct?
Yes. And I asked to just get it back by the end of the day, and they said that's not possible, and they were going to throw it away.
So that's what happened?
And then, well, they started
I was
talking.
looking for it in there because they wouldn't give it back. That's our property. They don't need to just throw away.
But
they
he
could give
didn't-
us a warning. I don't go to school here anymore. I already graduated. Okay. I went in there looking for it. They wouldn't give it up. Tony pushed me first, and then they tackled me to the ground.
So we pinned up against, we de-escalated by, pinning up against our vestibule window. Okay. He was telling my security officer he's going to kill him, he's going to come back here and stab him. Okay.
Who pushed you?
Tony,
Tony, the security guard.
the officer
He
in the
pushed
middle.
me, so I put my hand back on him, and then they both started choking me out. And they f***ed up my girl's hands, and I swear to God, I'm going to kill him. So
the girlfriend got in the middle of it trying to break it up. Sure. I think her arm must have got caught. I called EMS. Eventually we let him go to let him breathe because he said he couldn't breathe. Yeah. We let him go, created some distance, and then he jolted off. We ran towards those beige buildings over there. And then started walking this way. Okay. And that's probably when I pulled up and saw him.
The security officers are not required to give the pepper spray back because it was prohibited to carry on campus. But in certain situations, and when the student is genuinely apologetic, property like that can be returned to students at the end of the day. Unfortunately for her, that doesn't seem likely at this point.
So what happened to your hand?
they were choking me out, and she was in the middle of it, and they were crushing her hand against the door.
They kept telling me to get out, but they kept pushing against me, and I can't get out if the two grown men on top of me.
I'm the director, but I'm the principal. I saw it also.
Okay.
What happens is when something like that happens, we reach out to them because they're still their students and hold on to it for them in case they want it, in case they do something. They reached out to Stetzer. Stetzer, we're waiting for return. Stetzer could say, yeah, give it back, or he could say,
Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I've put in the stream here because I actually gotta go soon. So, y'all enjoy your night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm doing great. I wish I could have seen your comment sooner, but I didn't. I'm sorry.